How you doing? This is Sean McVay with Sean's Outdoor Adventures, and in this video, I'm just going to tell you about a little product the guy sent me to try out. It's called the Snack Time Feeder. This guy, Jerry, reached out to me. He came up with a pretty neat invention and asked me to try it out. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. And it is a feeder, but it's designed to only let food out when you want it to let food out when the animal is there. And you can pick the size of the animal and how much it distributes when you tell it to. So I'm holding some sticks here. These come with the Snack Time Feeder. You can screw these together and lengthen the length, extend the length of the overall stick. This connects to the feeder itself. So the stick connects to the feeder, and when an animal hits it, the feeder distributes food. All right, go ahead. Let's see what happens. Thank you. I decided to set mine where the bottom of the stick is about 2 feet off of the ground so that the raccoons cannot reach it. Basically, if a deer is standing there eating, it's going to bump the stick, pretty much almost guaranteed. So I have it a 10-minute delay. So once it's triggered, it can't trigger again for at least 10 minutes. So if a deer is standing there eating the corn and he or she is bumping the stick, once it's distributed corn, it's not going to let any more out for 10 minutes. So it's not like it's bumping it, letting it out, bumping it, letting, it's just not pouring out. I chose 10 minutes to get it started with. You could always change it to an hour or a day. I mean, you can set the duration. All right, now hit it again. Yeah, hit it again. Yeah, so there's a 10-minute delay, so it's not going to feed it again because of the delay. So it's a pretty neat concept. My kids were pretty enthralled with it. They enjoyed kind of hitting the trigger and letting some corn out. But I just wanted to kind of put this video together to let you guys know about it. There's a lot of people out there who are just average people, come up with a great idea, and they try to bring the product to market, and it is tough. So I just wanted to help Jerry out and tell you about it. These are the instructions for setting the little menu to, set when you will allow food to be distributed. And the advantage there is if you'll only let food be distributed between 8 in the morning and 8 in the evening, the deer have to show up while it's still going to trigger, and that kind of helps to train them when to show up. So if you want to get them showing up earlier at your hunting spot or your food source, this could help them train. There's one thing too I noticed. Most likely the deer are going to spook when this thing goes off. They're not going to be used to it. It's right at their head. It might take a little getting used to. There's a chance that a big, huge, mature buck, if he triggers at one time and spooks off, maybe he won't come back. There is always a possibility of something like that happening. That's a risk you take when you implement something like this. But what the product can do is pretty neat, and I'm going to give it a try. A couple things I'll note is, hey, this is an average guy trying to create a product and bring it to the market. So, it's not all super high tech. Like the controls in the menu aren't like super high tech stuff. It gets the job done, and I just want to set expectations on that. It runs off of 4 AA batteries, which really isn't much to run the feeder, which I thought was pretty nice. But if you want to check it out, it's wildproducts.com, and shoot Jerry an email, tell him I told you to go check him out and say hi to him. And if you're interested, maybe pick up one of these for your area that you are trying to attract game animals to, whether it's deer, turkey, whatever. And as I kind of didn't fully explain, you can set how long the stick is. So if you want it to hang all the way down to the ground, to enable something really small to trigger it, even like a rabbit, they'll be able to do that. So depending on what type of animal you're after, you can set the height. Again, I'm Sean McVay, Sean's Outdoor Adventures. Until next time, take care and God bless.